A couple of electric arms are on display. Two-time Cy Young winner Tim Lincecum goes for the orange and black. And for the Padres, it's Giants nemesis Matt Latos. Both pitchers have swing and miss stuff, and the strikeouts are sure to stack up. It's Lincecum, Latos, it's Giants, Padres, and it's next.
Afternoon baseball here at AT&T Park as we come to you from 3rd and King. This is the final game of this 3-game series, Padres and Giants. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, it's always a good thing if the Giants are going for a sweep and they have Tim Lincecum on the mound. However, their challenge will be Matt Latos. That equals a great pitching matchup.
Well, and their challenge is also going to be the day game after a night game. And like Forrest Gump used to say, day games after a night game are like a box of chocolates. You don't ever know what you're really ever going to get. The team that can get into this game early is going to have the advantage. It also, Tony Rendazzo, the plate umpire, has got a good strike zone for pitchers. So this could be a day where you see lots of strikeouts.
All right. Should be fun here this afternoon in San Francisco. When we come back, Amy G is going to take a look at Mark DeRosa. The big hit he delivered. She'll do that next.
On Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by AT&T, Bank of America, the official bank of the San Francisco Giants, and by Toyota. Check out the great deals at your local Toyota dealer today.
It's getaway day, and the Giants wrap up a 3-game series with the Padres this afternoon and look to extend their winning streak before heading out for a 10-game road trip. Welcome back to the ballpark. I'm Amy Gutierrez. When Mark DeRosa signed a 2-year deal with the San Francisco Giants, no one had higher hopes that he'd deliver than Mark himself. Sidelined most of the past 2 seasons with a wrist injury, his comeback story has been fun to chronicle, and it continues to play out. Last night, he ended a 12-inning game with a 2-out tie-breaking single. Our Dwayne Kuiper had the call, and it's our Ford right choice.
Line drive, off the glove, game over. So Mark DeRosa comes through here in the 12th. Love that guy.
His teammates love him, too. That was the 12th walk-off this season for the Giants, and Mark's teammates said, quote, they were pumped for him. All right, Kruk and Kuiper are going to be back with lineups and first pitch shortly, but first we're going to check in with our Comcast Sportsnet studios for an update. Stay with us.
this 3-game series. Our Game Time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open this weekend. 61 degrees here at the Yard. We got winds from the west at 11 miles per hour. Humidity at 87%. And the forecast is it's going to get sunny a little later. All right, here's the Padres lineup written up by Bud Black. It'll be Venable, Gonzalez, and then Cameron Maybin. Maybin, on the road this season, he's hitting over 300. It'll be Guzman, then James Darnell, followed by Rizzo, Martinez, Carino, and Latos. The Giants winning both games so far in this series. They won on Monday behind Eric Surkamp, and then yesterday a 12-inning win with Mark DeRosa knocking in the winning run on a line drive off the glove of Orlando Hudson. So the Padres trying to salvage a game in this series. Giants are 11-6 against the Padres this year, with a chance to go 12-6 as Lincecum leads this team out of the Giants dugout.
Tim Lincecum on the hill today for the Giants, and let's take a look at the year he has had here in 2011. 30 starts, he's 12-12 with a 2.68 ERA, 206 strikeouts against 79 walks in 198 innings. And for Lincecum, a fastball that he'll four-seam at two-seam, more two-seamers than four-seamers, a curveball, a slider, and a changeup. Actually a split, he calls a changeup. But for Lincecum, 4 pitches he can strike you out with. His velocity on the fastball will be between 91 and 96 miles per hour. Lifetime against the San Diego Padres, 8-4 with a 2.08 ERA. That's in 112 innings and 17 starts. Let's take a look at the defense playing behind Lincecum in today's game, starting with the Giants outfield from left to right. It'll be Belt, Ross, Beltran. That's your outfield. Crawford, Sandoval will be on the left side of the infield. Keppinger and Huff on the right side. And Hector Sanchez will be in the squad, putting down the signs.
So Lincecum trying to get off the 500 mark record-wise, but any runs by his offense had been scored in any number of games, and he could be close to a 20-game winner this year.
Well, you're right. I mean, he hasn't had good run support, but he hasn't said one word about it. He simply takes the ball every 5 days. 2 innings, he will go. He'll get to the 200 inning level for the 4th consecutive year. The most he's ever thrown in one season, without counting the playoffs, is his 2008 season. He threw 227 innings. And he should be right around there by the end of the year. 215, 220, somewhere in there.
First pitch of the ball game is on its way, and Venable takes a strike. We get underway at 12:45. Venable hitting at 249. Takes another strike. He's had a little success against Lincecum. 6 for 25. Gonzalez and then Cameron Maybin. And Venable on a check swing fouls it right over the shoulder of Hector Sanchez. It's Tony Randazzo behind the dish, then Vanover, Gorman, and Bellino from first to third. The 0-2 delivery to Venable is down low. This will be the first time that young Hector Sanchez has caught Tim Lincecum.
Well, if he has fastball control, he can be pretty easy to catch. Tony Randazzo, a low ball umpire. He will give some width on both sides of the plate to the outside location. And he looks for strikes. And he's a good umpire to work with if you're a pitcher and if you're throwing strikes.
And Venable out swinging. And that's how this game gets started.
Let's take a look at our Farmers Insurance report card. Giants starters ERA with the National League, how they rank. Minimum of 160 innings pitched. Well, Vogelsong 4th, Lincecum 5th, Kane 7th, and Bumgarner 13th. And that's pretty amazing when they're all on the same team.
Pretty amazing. Strike to Alberto Gonzalez, a .218 hitter.
Lincecum has a nice rhythm today, not too fast. At times early in the game, he will come out quick. He has not done that today.
Tops this one. Lincecum will grab it and throw it, and Huff could not hang on. I don't know if that ball hit off of Huff's glove and then it hit Gonzalez, or if it just kind of worked its way out of Huff's glove. He's looking at his glove.
Now this could be a rough call. I mean, they always say the first hit should be a clean hit. And he throws it, it goes into the body, and this is especially a difficult play for a right-handed first baseman, because his glove is going to go right into the runner right there, and as he tagged it, the ball came out of his glove. And it's been ruled an error on Huff. And I think the only reason it has been ruled an error is that it was it could have been the first hit of the game, and they want it to be clean.
Cameron Maben hitting at .271, 8 home runs, 36 driven in. Here he bounces this one foul. Sandoval will get after it, but it's going to be the third base umpire who will retrieve it. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now I do know one thing, that's a rough error.
But given it's the first inning, that error has to go to somebody. Slowly hit. Crawford will shovel. That's all they'll get with the speed of Maben.
Now right now Tim Lincecum's got some severe late movement on everything he's throwing up there. This is the best stuff we've seen him open up a game with in a while. And he's got excellent fastball command.
Maben with 35 steals, and the pitch is high to Guzman, and it's 1-0. Guzman has only faced Lincecum 2 times in his career, and he's 0 for 2. And a quick toss, and Maben retreats. Guzman 1 for 9 in the series. Maben goes. Pitches inside. Throw. Not in time.
I look pretty close from up here. 1.94. That was the time for Hector Sanchez. By the time he got it and threw it down, and it was caught by Keppinger. We couldn't tell as to whether or not Keppinger actually did make a contact with the touch. He was safe.
He did not tag him.
Good call.
Hit high and foul, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. James Darnell is in the on-deck circles. He would hit if Guzman reaches. And there's a strike to make it 2-2.
This tight little cutter. And now, in a 2-strike count, here comes the kill pitch. And he's got 4 of them working right now. Take your pick, and this is what makes him so tough.
Guzman going to step out, but probably not for very long.
He's having a little hard time hooking up with Lincecum right now. So now he's going to talk about it.
And this, this could take a little while for these two to get on the same page.
Well, and it really is beneficial when you have a catcher that knows you, that can work a quick pace, because this just basically can upset a rhythm when you can't get in sync and get the right sign you want to throw.
Flared out to right field, and that's going to be a base hit. Guzman's going for two, and the throw is not in time. Guzman seems to get hits only when there's men on base.
Well, it's the first time today he's missed his target with the fastball, and I think that just the delay there that kind of broke his rhythm up may have affected the pitch.
Here's James Darnell. Darnell at 205. He had a nice ball game yesterday. Went 2 for 2. He walked a couple of times. One ball and one strike.
Mentioned in last night's ball game the success of the AA club for the San Diego franchise, and James Darnell started out the season in San Antonio. They had a remarkable year. He was a big part of it, and here's his reward. But he is definitely a guy in their future. The reward, of course, being called up in the month of September.
Right now facing a two-time Cy Young Award winner with Guzman at second base. Nice block. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lincecum again looking into Sanchez.
He's given him 4 signs, and he hasn't gotten the right one yet. There's a period where you have to figure out a pitcher.
Off the end of the bat, Lincecum will underhand it, and that'll end the inning. 1-0 San Diego. The Giants lineup brought to you by HP. Everybody on. Very similar lineup, at least with the first 4 or 5. Ross, Keppinger, Beltran, Sandoval, you see his numbers against the National League West this year, very good. It'll be Huff, Belt, then Sanchez, Crawford, and Lincecum.
On the hill today for the San Diego Padres will be the big right-hander, Matt Latos, 6'6", 225-pounder. And when you hit off Latos, you're aware of that high three-quarter release. You see the year he's had, 3.72 ERA, 7-13 in 28 starts. When he's right, you're going to see a fastball that goes low to mid-90s, and sometimes he can even crawl into the high 90s. He's got a good curveball with an acute angle on it, 12-6 break, a slider, and a changeup, and he'll throw all of them. I mean, he's got strikeout stuff, and when he's locating his fastball on both sides of the plate, I mean, he is as good as anybody on this Padres staff.
Here's Cody Ross. You see his numbers against Latos. He's 3 for 8. And the first fastball is high. Ross with 5 hits in this series. He's 5 for 10. Keppinger to follow, and then Carlos Beltran. And a quick 1-2. And all fastballs so far from Latos.
Yeah, he's also got a fastball that'll build. If he opens up a game at 90-92, I mean, he'll be around 95-96 by 4th or 5th inning.
And Ross stays alive.
Latos' lifetime against the Giants 2-2. But it seems like every time he's in a game, it's a hard fight. ERA lifetime against the Giants, 2.47. So he doesn't give up a whole lot to him. And this one figures to be all about pitching today.
First off-speed pitch slips out of the hands of Latos. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him.
Breaking ball for the payoff pitch. And you get an idea of that wide strike zone from Randazzo. Let's take a look at the defense for the San Diego Padres. It'll be Guzman, Maben, and Venable. That's your outfield. Pretty good arms across the board. Gonzalez, Darnell on the left side of the infield. Perino, Rizzo on the right side. And Martinez will be in the squad, putting down the signs.
Here's Keppinger. Keppinger at 291. 0 for 2 on Monday. 1 for 5 in the game last night. 1 low, 1 high, 2 balls and no strikes. Chop to third, where Darnell will make the play. 2 outs, and Beltran's going to hit. Beltran has never faced Latos before.
Well, the scout report would be something like this. Fastball's pretty straight, but it's a different pickup because of the high three-quarter release. And then they talk about the angle of the curveball, which he hasn't really established yet. He's going to look fastball this whole at bat. 1 to measure and 1 to rake. And as always, when Beltran gets in there, it always seems like he sees the highest velocity fastball.
Hits one high down the right field line, and it is gone. Latos can't believe it. And this game is tied.
And he beat a breaking ball, the first one he's ever seen off of Latos. And I believe that's why Latos can't believe it. They set him in the outside corner. It goes middle in. And that flat swing, catch backspin on the ball, and with backspin you get carried. And in day games you don't get a lot of wind, and right field is live. And we got a tie ball game.
Yeah, 299 lifetime home runs now for Carlos Beltran. Sandoval is 3 for 11 lifetime against Latos. Pulls this one on the ground, foul.
Our ball dude, look out. Let's take a look at our Ultra Bow. It's brought to you by your local Toyota dealer, and you can see how he catches the bottom half of the ball. And this is when you get backspin, and you can see the reaction from Latos saying, "Are you kidding me?"
Sandoval will chase on a pitch in the dirt, and that'll end the inning. Giants tie it up on Beltran's 19th. He gets it into the arcade, or just close to the arcade. It's bye-bye, baby. It's a 1-1 ball game. Both teams score in the first inning. It's a 1-1 ball game, and here's Lincecum to Anthony Rizzo, and Rizzo takes a strike. Nothing in 2. Rizzo is 0 for 2 lifetime against Lincecum. He's got a big swing, has an uppercut, hits the ball a long way, and strikes out a lot.
Oh, his batting practice is impressive.
And there's a rocket right at Beltran. 1 out.
That is a strong man's line drive right there.
Well, here's your chance to live out your lifetime fantasy to play professional baseball. It's called the Giants Fantasy Camp, and it's going to happen in Scottsdale, Arizona on January 22nd. You'll be there for a week. You will have lots and lots of fun. Go to sfgiants.com/fantasycamp or go call 800-411-1919. Sandoval on a big hop. Sandoval to Huff. 2 down. Check in with Amy G.
Hey, Dwayne, before today's game, reliever Jeremy Afeld was honored on the field. He's the Giants nominee for the 2011 Roberto Clemente Award, the second year in a row that he's a nominee. The award goes to a baseball player who best represents this sport through his positive contributions on and off the field. They look at sportsmanship and community involvement. Congratulations to Jeremy.
Absolutely. And that's a good choice. Here's Andy Perino.
He is an amazing man, and he really has been the liaison with Brian Stowe as he recovers from his injuries sustained early in the season in L.A. And Brian, if you're watching, we wish you the best, and we will see you when we get back off this road trip.
Yeah, don't change the channel. 1-1 pitch. Half swing, 1-2. Got him, second strikeout. Huff will lead things off for the Giants. It's a 1-1 ball game, and it's time for Subway Eat Fresh Ask Crook and Kite. This is Dallas from Greenville, South Carolina wants to know, what is the purpose of the bench coach?
Well, bench coach is a safety net, and other teams, you know, they have different responsibilities, but basically across the board, a bench coach is there to safeguard for a manager should he miss something in a game.
He's there to suggest. He is not there to manage. And Huff just slams it into left field for a hit.
Nice at bat. And one of the prerequisites to being a bench coach is you really have to be a manager at some point. Not all guys are ex-managers, but a good majority of them are. And I think it really is something that you should have to be a bench coach. And Ron Woda's many years a minor league manager and a good one. And there's no doubt in our minds that he could be a big league manager. Good baseball man.
Here's Belt. Belt attacking the first pitch, fouls it back. Hector Sanchez on deck.
And that's that 12-6 break on the curveball that just falls right off the table.
And that's the one Belt needs to learn how to take.
Now that's really one of the best weapons that Latos has against left-handed hitters.
Big bouncer. That's one. And the ball gets away and into the dugout. So Belt will end up at second.
this is the toughest double play, I think, to complete, because it has to be absolutely perfect. As pitchers, as they come over, the momentum's going out towards right field. If you throw behind them, they can't get it. Once they plant their feet, they usually stretch too early, like Latos did. I mean, that's just a rough error for Bartlett, or from Gonzalez, rather, the shortstop. Every first baseman would have been able to catch that. But for a pitcher on the move, it's not an easy play, just a tough error.
Here's Hector Sanchez. I watched Tom Verizer one year, a guy who I played with. First half of the season, I bet he had 5 errors on play just like that. Second half of the season, never threw it to first. He said, I'm just not going to do it anymore. Down the left field line, foul.
Well, he isn't the first shortstop to ever come to that conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously threw it if everything was perfect.
All right, that found a good home. Nice going.
He's going to wing it. Be careful. One and one to Sanchez. Sanchez lifts it into left center field. Maben says he's got a beat on this one. He does. Belt will tag. If you're Hector Sanchez, you have to save that one for a couple of other parks.
That's a home run in a lot of ballparks, especially in the Central Division. Well, check out Chronicle Live today at 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Dave Benz hosts Chronicle Live, the Bay Area's hottest ticket in sports talk. Tonight they'll have Natalie Coughlin, the 3-time Olympic gold medalist, Terry McKeever, Cal women's swimming head coach, and Lorenzo Neal, the CSN NFL analyst. All that and more on Chronicle Live.
Here's Crawford. Crawford takes a strike. An opportunity for Crawford to give the Giants the lead. And Crawford this time checks his swing. 1 ball and 1 strike. Crawford started on Monday and went 0 for 4. Two balls and 1 strike. Lincecum in the on-deck circle. 2-2.
Fastball for strike 1 outside corner, fastball for strike 2 inside corner. Latos knows he's got a pitcher on deck. He's pitching Crawford the way you're supposed to. Corners. If you miss off, miss down.
And now full count. Here's the payoff to Crawford. And he got him, and that'll end the inning. After 2, it's a 1-1 ball game. Third inning coming up. It's a 1-1 ball game. As Latos will lead things off. Latos 4 for 48 on the season. He does have a home run. No balls and 2 strikes.
That home run will make him eternally dangerous.
It will. Lincecum's 31st pitch was high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Venable, and then Gonzalez. Two and 2. Oh, 2 to 3-2.
Not trying to be too fine with the strikeout pitch. And really all he's got to do is throw a fastball right through him.
Lifted out of play, so Latos lives to see another pitch.
It's been a great at bat in that he's gotten 6 pitches out of Lincecum.
Got him. Third strikeout. Lincecum, when it's all said and done, would rather have done that 5 pitches ago.
Time now for our Bank of America 1-2-3 presented by Bank Americard Cash Rewards Credit Card. And we see the first out of the game. Will Venable goes down to strikeout. And then Andy Perino on a strikeout. And then a swing and miss by Matt Latos. And that's your Bank of America 1-2-3.
Here's Venable batting for the 2nd time. And a quick 0-2 to the left-handed hitting Will Venable.
Nice backdoor breaking ball. And running through the signs, cannot hook up. And now let's start over again. And it does affect your rhythm.
Pulled foul.
I mean, Lincecum has it in his mind what he wants to throw and where he wants to throw. And he's waiting for not only the suggestion of the pitch, but the location of the pitch. So there is an adjustment period, and Sanchez is trying his darndest to figure him out.
Belt is moving over, and that's going to fall. And Venable pokes one down the left field line for a double. And that'll bring up Alberto Gonzalez.
As a catcher, more importantly than calling signals, it's keeping that rhythm with that pitcher. And knowing the right pitch, I mean, that's so important to keep that flow going. When you stop a guy from his rhythm, he has to restart it. And when you stop and restart, that's when you make mistakes. Anytime you take an extended look like that, and he doesn't shake his head to get off a sign. He just looks through it. When you get the right one down, then he goes. And it is an intimidating thing. I know Kurt Manwaring went through it with our staff. We had a bunch of older pitchers, and it was a tough time for him until he finally figured it all out.
Cody Ross moves underneath this one, and he'll put it away.
And it compounds when you have a runner at second base and you have to run through a series of signs. There are times that Kurt Manwaring would put down signs and he had no idea what was coming.
But he just didn't want to upset the rhythm, so he just kept running through fingers till the pitcher would just go.
Here's Maben. Maben reached on a fielder's choice and then scored on the base hit by Guzman. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. Runner goes. Sanchez throw. Not in time. As Venable steals it. That's one of those you better make it.
Very good jump.
Ouch. Oh. Venable hit that. Watch his left wrist.
Oh, he was out. He never touched the base. Sandoval had blocked the base off. Be careful on this 3-0 pitch.
Three and one. That pitch at the knees.
Watch the left knee drop in front of the base. Bellino making the non-call there and saying safe.
Well, maybe Bellino not digging the fact that Sandoval blocked the ball.
You can't do this. Can't lay on top of the bag.
And the walk. And now Guzman's going to hit. It was Guzman with the 2-out base hit in the first inning, so this is round 2. And a strike. Venable at third. Cameron Maben is at first, and Lincecum will check on both runners. Just above the belt, 1 ball and 1 strike. Maben stole second base in the first inning. He's maybe thinking about trying it again here in the third. 2 balls and 1 strike. The thing about Guzman is it doesn't look like he's fooled by much of anything Lincecum's throwing.
Yeah, you can tell that just how a guy takes a pitch.
Hit on the ground. Sandoval. Sandoval got him. Wow. What a play by the Panda to save a run from his knees.
One apiece, and it stayed tied because of this fantastic effort by Pablo Sandoval going down to his left. Gets up, no play at second, and very quickly adjusts, and somehow from the knees manages to throw about a 90-mile-an-hour strike to Aubrey Huff, and they get Guzman. But boy, this is just a remarkable display of a strong arm. And they get him, and Tim Lincecum digging it.
I like that little guy.
Yeah, I do too. He got some fire in his belly, that's for sure.
Here he is at the plate. And he fouls it back. Five for 55 by number 55. 0-2. It's not fair.
Yeah, that was pretty good curveball.
Come on, curveballs.
Those are two good ones right there.
All right, let's check in with Amy G.
All right, Dwayne. Well, up on CSNBayarea.com right now, our season finale of Buster Knows Squat. I chatted with Buster today, and it was a season in review. We talk about becoming a father. We talk about dealing with the adversity of his injury, and he heads to Arizona tomorrow, tells you what his goals are and what he plans to do. Buster Knows Squat, CSNBayarea.com. It was fun, guys.
All right, Amy. I'm waiting for the Amy Knows Squat. I heard that one's really good.
Well, Buster Posen, Willie Mays are here.
Amy Knows Squat.
Oh, yeah. She's a mom.
Moms know everything. 0-1 to Cody Ross. Inside corner, 0-2. Keppinger to follow. This is rolled foul. Beltran, a game-tying home run in the first inning. That's where we stand, 1-1. Latos with 4 strikeouts. There's a lot, a couple of hits. No swing. Ross checked it 1-2. Cody Ross tried to hook that breaking ball low and away. He does, however, live to see another pitch. We have a problem here where a ball went down there and nobody can find it.
It's driving these people crazy.
It is driving them nuts. So here it is. All right, I got it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
That was a friendly punch.
Full foul again. Maybe another chance here.
Our ball dude, Pete Balistreri. Nice play, Pete. Not a babe.
Gave it to Mrs. Lincecum. That's what it said on the back of the jersey.
Uh-huh.
Ross gets a 96. All right.
Mrs. Lincecum.
Act now before the limited number of 2012 season tickets are gone. Call 415-972-2298 or visit sfgiants.com/season.
I think it's a girls' night out.
I think you're right. Here's Keppinger, who takes wide.
I know one thing about Mrs. Lincecum. She's got a good sense of humor.
Well, Mom probably said, well, what do you want on the back of your jersey? And she probably said, well, Mrs. Lincecum. And Mom was okay with that. Hit on the ground to short. Long balloon throw. And Keppinger is aboard. You see a play like that and you think, maybe that guy's out of position. You do.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the first at bat of the day for Carlos Beltran, who gets a breaking ball down and in and backspins it right out of here for a home run that tied the score, his 19th of the year. It was great to see the reaction of Matt Latos. He could not believe it.
Outside with a fastball. See, active switch hitters, Chipper Jones is on top, then Berkman, Teixeira. And not that far behind Teixeira is this man, Carlos Beltran. And that fastball is high. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Beltran, there's that breaking ball as he takes it for a strike.
That's a pretty good 2-0 pitch right there. I mean, he's got a great feel with that big curveball today. We haven't seen many sliders, haven't seen many changeups. It's been pretty much fastball, curveball. And nobody's done a whole lot except Beltran to hit one out the first inning. And he may have been looking for another one right there. Take a fastball like that, you guess wrong.
Beltran pops this one shallow left field. This has got a chance to be a thing, and it's foul. Not by much, though.
Let's take a look as to how foul it was. About 2 feet. I was watching Beltran, and he wasn't really running. I was thinking, well, a hitter would know, but that was pretty close to not be running.
Absolutely. Full count.
Well, we saw him throw a 3-2 hook to Brandon Crawford to end things for the Giants in the second. Crawford swung and missed at it. See if he throws it again here. 3-2 to Beltran.
Off the end of the bat.
And indeed he did. There's Mrs. Lincecum.
Yep, on the left.
They're having a ball.
Beltran takes the walk. Latos is trying to figure out how the heck he didn't swing at that.
Good take. Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Provident Credit Union Super Reward Checking Account. A checking account that pays you.
Pablo Sandoval struck out on a pitch in the dirt in the first. So let's see what it's like for round 2. Hit into left center field. Guzman, however, is going to put it away, and that'll end the inning. Guzman, just minor detail, forgot the outs. Here's Mrs. Lincecum. Check her out.
There
Yes.
she is. 2009, named the last 2 Giants pitchers to finish in the top 10 in NL ERA in the same season.
Cody Ross. 1 out. As you like to say, a gift.
A 1-pitch out to start an inning. That's like starting the inning with 1 out. Just going out there saying all you got to get is 2. And yes, indeed, they are gifts.
Here's Rizzo, who lined out to Beltran. He did that to start out the second inning. Lincecum's first pitch is wide.
He's got holes, but you can't get lazy on him. He's also extremely strong, and that makes him dangerous. All right. Our ball dude knocks it down. Frank Belante at first base. Let's go, Frank. A bit. Frank, a retired Oakland firefighter.
Do not take those people for granted.
No. Heroes.
1 and 2 with Martinez on deck. Got him.
See ya.
Giants baseball and Comcast Sports Net Bay Area is brought to you by Momo's, a San Francisco tradition. Here's Martinez. Martinez bounced out to Sandoval in the second. There's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Starting to see a little bit of the sunshine fight its way through the marine layer. It's always a great time of day when it burns off.
Sandoval again to Huff. Inning over for the Giants. Huff, Belt, Sanchez coming up.
Time now for McDonald's True Stories of this Dayton Giants history. September 14th, 1986, that's when Giants third baseman Bob Brindley, usually a catcher, ties a Major League record by making 4 errors in 1 inning, but makes amends by hitting 2 home runs, including the 9th inning game winner walk-off as the Giants beat the Braves. Candlestick Park, 7-6. Hit it off of Paul Ossenbacher, and that was the day that Roger Craig said, that is my hum baby game of the year. May have been in his career. It was a good one.
Huff takes a curveball down low. What'd I miss?
Oh, well, they just talked about Bob Brindley's 4 errors in 1 inning game.
So that the anniversary?
Yeah.
Huff for the big swing and a foul back.
He was on that one.
Belt following Huff and the 2-1 pitch. Little flare, and Gonzalez coming out of nowhere to his left puts it away. All right, our trivia question, which was brought to you by AT&T. Prior to Kane and Lincecum in 2009, name the last 2 Giants pitchers to finish in the top 10 in NL ERA in the same season. It was my partner and Scotty Garrelts back in 1986. Way back in 1986.
That was a long time ago.
Way to go, Parker.
Not a bad.
Here's Belt. Who knew that that was just going to follow you around for the rest of your life?
That was a good year. I don't know how anybody ever hit Scott Garrelts.
I don't know how guys caught him. There's a baby giraffe.
Oh, yeah. That's a good-looking mom, too, as a matter of fact.
Really a baby giraffe. 1-2.
I think you're going to see a lot of pandas and a lot of baby giraffes for Halloween this year in the Bay Area.
You're right.
And a lot of beards.
Giants won Game 4 on Halloween last year, correct? Of the World Series? I think they did.
I think they did.
It was the Madison Bumgarner game. High and foul. I remember saying if Giants were ever going to win a game with their colors, it would be that game. Because not sure the last time they played on Halloween.
Yeah, if ever.
Belt is going to get called out. 6 strikeouts for Latos. Sometimes the big leagues can be a little rough, and Brandon Belt and that at bat shows you why.
He got worked, or as Brian Wilson would say, yard sold.
Yes, he did.
It's basically been a 2-pitch outing for Latos, fastball, curveball, but that curveball's been money.
And 1-2.
And you know what Latos is thinking? I could throw that again.
Hit on the ground to second. And that will end the inning. Is Latos is going strong, folks. And so is that mom.
as they debut their latest edition of A Conversation With, and it is with your two favorite Bay Area sports broadcasters, Kruk and Kipe, and it's hosted by yours truly. But if you want to get a quick sneak peek, you can check it out at csnbayarea.com. Guys, you gave me a little bit of a hard time, but I still think it's going to be a good show.
Yeah, we were thrilled, Amy, that you asked us to be a part of that. We were. A 1-1 ball game here in the 5th inning as Perino takes high and wide, 2 balls and no strikes. Perino struck out in the 2nd. Here he fouls it off the backstop. Two hits for the Padres, 3 for the Giants. And it's 2-2. And now a full count. So going the distance is Lincecum. Latos to follow. That's why retiring that leadoff hitter, if he's the 8th place hitter, is so important. And he's not going to do it.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Lenardi's Markets. Lenardi's has a special offer for Bay Area shoppers. Visit Lenardi's.com and print out your coupon today. Lenardi's Markets, quite simply the best.
Latos showing bunt, and he bunts it hard, and Sandoval's going to go for 2. Crawford defers, double play.
Boy, just like they drew it up in the coach's room. But what sets the whole play up is having a third baseman with a strong arm. And look at Pablo Sandoval, very aggressive, and he's thinking lead bag, a perfect strike, and Brandon Crawford finishes it off. Anticipate, look at the feet, gets himself on a shuffle step, sliding right towards his target, and there's the strike, and there's nothing that Perino can do to upset it. So the leadoff walk forgotten.
Inside corner to Venable, who didn't buy it. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Keppinger. And just like that, Lincecum is out of it. Crawford will lead things off.
Game 1 against the Rockies at 7:15. It's also the Giants' annual Oktoberfest. So start your Oktoberfest season Giant style with a special ticket that includes access to the pregame Oktoberfest party, one free drink, and an Oktoberfest-themed Giants t-shirt. For tickets or more information, call 415-972-2298 or go to sfgiants.com/Oktoberfest.
Here's Crawford. Crawford hits one well to right. Venable back. Venable at the wall, and he makes the catch. Very close to at least banging one off the wall. One out.
Well, it had a good sound to it. And after watching Beltran's ball get out of here, you thought, well, just maybe they had a chance to go. It's just a little bit too much height. And you don't have to give Venable a whole lot of room to make a play.
No, you do not. Here's Lincecum. On deck is Cody Ross. Lincecum struck out in the third. Here he takes low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Look out. In Flannery.
Ball dude's getting some serious work down there. Pete Balistreri. Pete is the security director at UCSF Medical Center. Been there for 20 years. Good man.
And Lincecum out looking. Well, happy birthday to Jerry Coleman. Jerry Coleman, the Northern California. He's just a young man. He's 87. And he's a Ford Frick winner. 39th season as voice of the Padres. He managed the Padres, but he's had one very interesting and colorful life, including serving in 2 different wars.
He is a true American hero. He is in the Marine Corps Hall of Fame. How about that one?
He flew 120 combat missions, received numerous honors and medals, including 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses, 13 Air Medals, and 3 Navy citations. This will be backhanded by Perino, and Cody Ross is retired.
So, Colonel, happy birthday.
Seriously, you the man, baby. Lincecum to face Gonzalez, Maben, and Guzman here in the 6th. 72 pitches for the Giants right-hander. And the first pitch is fouled out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Comes right back with a strike, and it's 0-2.
Been on top of a lot of hitters today. Very aggressive in that strike zone early. He's not struggled. Last month, there's been times he's gone out there, he's been behind a lot. Not today. With Lincecum, though, I mean, there are starts where he's gone out there, he's constantly 1-0, 2-0. It just doesn't seem to make a difference. He's going to keep you in the game. He's going to find a way. That's the thing about him. I mean, it really is a testimony to the competitiveness and his ability to ad-lib when he doesn't have it all working. It's called pitching. And he really has progressed dramatically in that regard this last year and a half. And I think you have to go through a slump like he went through last August to be able to get to the point where he's at now. You get through a slump, it's miserable when you're going through it, but when you come out on the back end of it, you're a better pitcher. You've learned more about yourself.
Sandoval, I think, looked down to see if he was going to trip over the bag.
Well, it is the Coors Light 6th inning. Now it's time for the Coors Light Freeze Cam. We go back to Pablo Sandoval making a pick on Jesus Guzman. He catches the ball on his belly. He looks at second, realizes the only play he's got is at first. And there's the snag. And there's the throw. And that's our Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Here's Maben.
That really was an amazing play.
Yeah. It was almost as if you see a quarterback check to see its third option, and that was it for Sandoval.
Yeah, with somebody wrapped around his legs.
Sandoval, speaking of wrapping around his legs, and he throws out Maben. And the Panda's going, I don't know what I'm doing out here, but it sure is fun.
Well, we talked about it today that this guy is a legitimate Gold Glove candidate. And if anybody's having more fun doing it than him, I don't know. But he has been sensational at third base this year. Doesn't need a stride step, doesn't need his legs.
What was great is the reaction. He looked into the dugout and then he saw as Guzman picks up a 2-out single. Oh, man. If that doesn't remind you of a kid in a playground, I don't know what does.
Oh, my Lord.
Here's the reaction.
This is priceless right here.
He goes, what?
You think he'd be fun to play with? Come on.
You go past any playground on your way home tonight, you're going to see a kid look just like that after he either made a play or didn't make a play. And what the kid's going to be, the kid's not going to be looking in the dugout. He's going to be looking at his mom or dad. Oh, my goodness. High to Darnell.
Got to pay close attention to Guzman at first. He will roll into it. Saw him do it in the San Diego series. He will just keep walking until you stop him. He takes a late lead, and he likes to keep his momentum going to the back. He doesn't like to get completely stopped. And if you let him roll, he'll go.
That'll be a souvenir. Back into the seats is 2 balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 game. It's been like that since the first inning. Both teams scored a run in the first. And what Mike was just talking about, you could see Guzman trying to do. And Lincecum stopped him. Very close.
Well, he's got his own technique of going into it. And you first look at him, he's not very far off the bag. And he just keeps moving. Got to make him stop.
And a strike to make it 2-2.
Once you stop him, he's not going anywhere.
See if Guzman goes 2-2. Now they got him picked off, and Lincecum nearly threw it away, and Crawford will tag Guzman, and that'll end the inning. One of the reasons this man is so popular is because he smiles.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Farmers Insurance. Call 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com to find a local agent. We are insurance. We are farmers. By Xfinity, home of the most live sports. And by Jack in the Box. For a limited time, Jack's really big chicken sandwich combo is back for only $3.99 plus tax at participating restaurants.
There's the Palace of Fine Arts. And then another palace. It's called AT&T Park.
A couple of artists going at each other, Latos and Lincecum.
Keppinger 1 for 2, an infield hit in the third. Boy, and a quick 0-2. And that's lined right at Rizzo. Here's Beltran, who's been on base twice. Beltran homered in the first and then walked in the third. He just keeps throwing strikes.
And he has had uncanny command of that breaking ball today.
Beltran said, I'm not going to swing it until I get 2 strikes. And now he's got 2 strikes. High drive. Right field. It is out of here.
Water shot.
He got that one.
Oh, did he ever?
And that would be home run number 300 in his career. I don't think he ever thought they'd have to fish it out of the water to get it.
No, I think you make a great point. Splash hit number 59. And he did it in an 0-2 count.
So somebody retrieved that ball for Carlos Beltran.
You didn't think number 300 was going to be wet. Think Dave got it?
If someone homers in front of Sandoval, he gets a little bit worked up. Quickly 0-2. Dave's got that ball, and we're going to get that ball from Dave. Sandoval down the left field line and out of play.
How'd you know that guy's name was Dave?
You know, up until when I was maybe 6 or 7 years old, I didn't know his name was Dave.
Is that when you learned to read?
I think so, yeah. Sandoval hits this one on the ground to Rizzo. And Latos covering, 2 outs.
All right, let's take a look at number 300 in Carlos Beltran's career. A high fastball in an 0-2 count. After 2 breaking balls, he tried to get sneaky with a fastball, and Beltran said, boom. And I mean, he nutted this one. Splash.
I mean, just about the time you think that he's more of a low ball hitter, do something like that. Huff takes low.
He's a hitter. And I hope he comes back. Talk about how flat his swing is, and watch this go across the letters. Flat swings, when you hit the bottom half of the ball, you get backspin, you get carry, and that was perfect. Elevation on contact. And really one of the more beautiful swings. Very compact. I mean, that bat hit is right off the throw of the hip. Get a lot of back leg drive in it.
I mean, in a lot of ways, it's hard to hit that ball out.
But it's hard to be flat up across the letters and stay inside it. I mean, it's, you know, guys that get flat normally bar that front arm. He does not.
Off the end of the bat, 3-2 now to Huff.
And watch the crowd.
Huff chases that breaking ball, and that's going to end the inning. Giants, however, will take the field in the 7th with the lead because of this. Beltran's second home run. It's bye-bye, baby. 2-1 Giants. Beltran's home runs in this game give the Giants the lead, and it'll be James Darnell standing in, facing Tim Lincecum. First pitch is high. Darnell was at the plate when Jesus Guzman was picked off to end the 6th inning. Hit down the left field line, into the corner, and off the top of the wall. Belt gets to it, and his throw is going to be late, but Darnell just missed, tying this game up.
Wow. I did not see that coming. Well, you can see with that swing right there why the Padres are so excited about it. Little hanger, nice flat swing, and he backspins this thing with Carey out there off the wall, and it does not miss by much.
Here's Rizzo, who's lined out, and he's struck out. Lincecum takes a look to second. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Rizzo.
Strikeout situation, runner at second base, nobody out, and this is really the situation where I think Lincecum is most comfortable. Pay attention to Darnell at second. Padres have some activity in their bullpen. Joe Thatcher, the sidearm and lefty.
It's got maybe the bare hand of Hector Sanchez. It's 1-2. Got him.
That's exactly what he was pushing for. Strikeout number 5 for Lincecum. All of his strikeouts today have been swing and miss, strike 3, and this one he just throws a fastball right through Rizzo. That's a prime neat.
Martinez has bounced out twice to Pablo Sandoval. Uno. 93 pitches now for Tim Lincecum. Belt moving over. 2 outs.
Stay with the breaking ball.
Belt will lead off the bottom of this inning. Andy Perino struck out in the 2nd, walked in the 5th. How about the wacky Houston Astros? They lost today 1-0. But they beat the Phillies the first 2 games of that series.
Hey, much different Astros team now than what you saw in April and May.
I mean, Keppinger and Pence just holding that team down when they were on that.
Michael Bourne.
Yeah. But anyway, it was Roy Halladay who beat the Astros today 1-0. It's 1-2 to Perino, and I'm not sure if Sandoval or somebody may have been suspecting maybe the runner at second giving location, but we had a quick meeting.
Now, middle infielders and catchers, I think, are the best at stealing signs from second base.
Down low, 2-2. Tony Randazzo also got nicked on that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Latos is on deck. If Marino were to reach here by way of the walk, it's not likely Latos would hit. 3-2.
Ball kind of found Hector Sanchez. See the pitches by inning, 20 in the first inning, 23 in the third. After that, he's been pretty stingy. Next pitch, number 100.
Got him. And that'll end the inning.
By authority of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates LP.
Is someone driving a truck on the upper deck? No way!
Time now for our Toyota game summary, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. And for the Padres, 1 run on 4 hits, 1 error. The Giants, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. It has been a duel between Lincecum and Latos as advertised. They've both been outstanding. Lincecum 6 strikeouts through 7 innings. Latos 8 strikeouts through 6 innings. Guzman 2 for 3 with an RBI double. The offense for the Giants, 2 home runs for Carlos Beltran, his 299th and his 300th of his career. And that's your Toyota game summary.
And here's Belt. And Belt check swing, fair ball. And the baby giraffe is going to hit the bag at first. And he has got himself a big league double. You think he'll take it?
I don't think he'll give that one back. It is making Matt Latos scratch his head a little bit. A little check swing, and there it is, perfectly placed right over the bag. And that's just the way you draw it up. And when it's all said and done, he winds up safe at second, safe and secure. And that, my friends, is New York like.
Here's Hector Sanchez. Sanchez is flied out to fairly deep center field, and then he bounced out to the second baseman, Perino.
All right. If you're hitting coach, you just kind of want to say happy birthday. Right over the bag. You could not have placed it any more perfectly away from James Parnell.
And Belt just gets back.
You know, James Darnell, the third base coach or third baseman for the Padres, I mean, he was well off the bag. He had no chance on that perfectly placed little check swing by Belt.
Guzman goes back. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
All right, Dwayne. Well, folks like to plan their lives around the Giants' baseball schedule. Now they can get started. The Giants announced their 2012 tentative regular season schedule. You can check it out at sfgiants.com. Quick preview. The Giants are going to kick off the season in Arizona April 6th. Their home opener here at AT&T Park will be against the Pirates April 13th. Lucky Friday the 13th, gentlemen.
Well, thanks, Amy. Yeah, it's going to be fun. As here's Brandon Crawford.
Counting on being there.
Get a text from FP Santangelo with the schedule coming out today. He texts us. He says, 4th of July in D.C. next year for you guys. You're going to love it. Barbecue and cocktails on me. Unbelievable.
I'm in. Let's go.
No, the only way we would not do that is if we got invited to another house. You know, the bigger house? You know, the one that's painted white?
That's true. The one we were at this year?
Yeah, that one. Or Dave Fleming's parents' house. It could be that one, too.
We'll be in some nice surroundings, 4th of July. Let's put it that way.
We'll just do the whole 4th of July week. Kind of like our kids, it's no longer birthday, it's birth month.
Yeah. Happy birth month to you. They have learned how to milk a birthday into a month.
My goodness.
It's an art form.
Birth half year. There's a strike to Crawford. 3 balls in 1 strike. Lincecum on deck. Runzler in the bullpen. Hit on the ground sharply, and it trickles out into the outfield. It'll be a hit, and Torres will stop at third.
Now Anthony Rizzo catches a piece of this, and he allows Andy Perino a chance to catch this ball. If Latos has a break towards first base, they would have gotten Brandon Crawford out. But he hit that ball hard. And he's had a couple of good, strong at-bats against Latos today. And he finally punches through and gets a hit.
Well, Mark DeRosa is going to hit for Tim Lincecum. Bruce Bochy said he was not going to let his starters go long in games anymore the rest of the year. Here's the game-winning hit.
Last night, 12th inning, he sends everybody home happy. Beautiful at bat, and it lit the place up. A walk-off, and he has really been enjoying his second life.
And DeRosa's been watching that breaking ball from the dugout for 6+ innings, and here he gets to see one up close and personal.
Great day from Tim Lincecum. Another solid performance. 100-pitch day, 4 hits allowed, no earned runs. 2 walks, 6 strikeouts.
And a swing, says Larry Vanover. And when it's all said and done, you saw the Lincecum's catcher, Hector Sanchez, sitting right next to him. You know, they did all right together.
Yeah, Sanchez did make some nice adjustments to finally get plugged in, but it took him a while. And you know, and that can happen when you're working with a guy for the first time. 0-2 to DeRosa.
Crawford goes, swinging a ground ball, and it's off of Gonzalez. Torres scores. Crawford heads over to third, and it's 3-1. It may have been a bad hop. With Crawford running, they were not going to turn a double play.
Now, DeRosa hits this ball right in the button. It goes right up the arm of Alberto Gonzalez. And look at the reaction. They add on, and they have a chance to even add on more. They're good at bat from DeRosa. What's new?
It's scored a hit. And here's Cody Ross.
Generous hit.
I couldn't tell how bad the hop was. The pitcher, however, gets punished. Here's the hop.
All right, our official score today, Art Santo Domingo.
I don't know about that. Popped into shallow right field. Carino catches. And Ross disappointed, as you could imagine. And now Keppinger is going to try to save the day. So you see the speedster forward at first. This has been a bit of a rough inning for Latos. A check swing double. Crawford picks up another, you call it an infield hit. It did just slightly reach the outfield on a ground ball. Then the bad hop single. So you want to be a starting pitcher, huh?
There are days like this.
Ford goes, and there'll be no throw. That will be a steal. Seven steals now on the year for Ford. Hit out into right center field. Maben is going to reach up and make the catch. And that will end the inning. Shades of Paul Blair out in center field. So this ball game here on a very nice Wednesday afternoon, a 3-1 lead for the Giants when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Dan Runzler, the new pitcher for the Giants. You saw his numbers. Runzler really much better than what his ERA would indicate. An outstanding fastball that'll go 94, 98-ish. Slider and a changeup. All those changeups are pretty rare.
This is Denarfia. You saw Torres in center field. Ross is now in left. Everything else stays the same. Denarfia takes that pitch inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. He's had a good series, and he especially hits left-handers well. Romo is getting loose. 3-1. Denarfia's got 4 hits in this series. Three and 2. Runs are taking a little off to get that in. 95.
Not far from the truth.
Fouled out of play. The big fist and the 3-2 pitch. Foul again.
96th. I like the big fist.
Fist is good.
They make me laugh every time I see it.
Every time.
And it reminds me of Milwaukee.
I wish we'd have had those when our kids were little. Put that on and just hold it up and shake it.
Don't be late.
And the walk.
Ooh, did not miss by much. Wow. Well, become an insider when you follow the Giants on Twitter and Facebook. You get to be the first to get the starting lineups, get in-game updates and key stats, behind-the-scene photos, breaking news, all kinds of good things. So go to facebook.com/Giants or follow SF Giants on Twitter.
Hudson's going to hit for Venable. We'll see what Bruce Bochy does. He's got Romo ready. And he is taking the trip up the steps, asking Tony Randazzo if Hudson had been announced. Randazzo said yes, and Romo's coming in. All right. Giants with a 3-1 lead, and we will be back. Runs or walk Denorfia. Romo comes in to face the pinch hitter Hudson.
The numbers for Romo as he enters his 59th game, impressive. And his whip, 0.63. That means if you combine his walks and hits allowed per innings pitch, he's averaging about a half a runner, more than half a runner an inning, and that's ridiculous. That's the kind of year he's had. Good whip is if you can average one base runner an inning. That is what makes all-star teams. Anything under 1.4 is acceptable. It's preferred.
Hudson bounces this one to Huff. Huff will make sure of one as Denorfia moves into second base.
Now the beauty of the two-run lead, I mean, basically if you're Romo, you can go out there and forget that the guy on base even exists.
Jeremy Hermida is going to hit. September is so tough for managers to get pitching matchups. Because you get so many left-handed hitters, so many right-handed hitters on the bench. Left-handed hitting Jeremy Hermida. First pitch breaking ball, and it's 0-1. On the ground, one hop. Keppinger waits for Huff to get to the bag. 2 outs. Denorfia to third. Hermida hit it well, but right at the Giants' second baseman, and that'll bring to the plate Cameron Maben.
What's the greatest ball? The Atom ball.
The old Atom ball.
Hit right at him.
Maben 0 for 2. One ball and no strikes. Denorfia at third.
Two sliders, just missed twice. Maybe not biting. But with a lot of other guys in the league, they get behind 2-0 with a couple breaking balls. You're figuring 2-0 is going to be a fastball, but you're not with Romo. He's got such a great feel with that breaking ball. He'll throw that thing anytime. 3-0.
And just as you're talking about it, he picks up a strike.
And it was perfect location. Set up away again.
Good spot, 2-2.
4 pitches, 4 sliders, and the last 2 have been absolutely perfectly placed. 4 pitches, and Maben had swung the bat. The Dogs pacing.
And that one got a little bit of the plate, and Maben fouled it back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up. Smog, ex-Birds.
Joe Thatcher, the sidearm and lefty for the Padres coming in. 15th time he's come in. He's given up 12 base runners, 7 1/3. No record and a high ERA. But he is funky. We saw him in last night's ball game. Came in and got 1 out, a strikeout. And it's all about deception with this guy. He's not going to really impress you with a lot of velocity, but his angle is funky. Chris Denorfia stays in the game. He goes to right field. Andy Perino moves over to shortstop, and Hudson goes to second base.
And Beltran hits one to left, but it's in the park, I believe. And Guzman puts it away. Beltran going for home run number 3 in this game.
There's Orlando Hudson at second base.
So Denorfia is now in right field. Perino at short. Hudson at second. And the hitter's going to be Pat Burrell.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Wendy's. You know when it's real.
So Burrell hitting. Burrell hitting for Sandoval.
Santiago Casilla finishing off his warm-up throws.
Ball and a strike to Pat Burrell. Just inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, there's Pablo Sandoval. Seems to be doing just fine. It's 3-1 now to Pat Burrell.
Well, if he's not feeling good, it could fool me. I mean, he has had a problem with his shoulder. Hitting from the right side.
And that's a walk to Burrell. Well, subscribe to MLB.tv today and see every Giants game live or on demand on your computer and your favorite device. Visit sfgiants.com to order and get more details. MLB.tv. Baseball everywhere. See, Justin Christian is going to pinch run for Burrow.
Is it bad for Burrow? That's what you get.
So Huff's going to face Thatcher. And a breaking ball at the knees. Huff singled in the second. And that pitch is wide. And Thatcher checks on Christian. Giants 3, Padres 1 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The last time these two teams will face each other this year. Christian goes, swinging a pop-up. As Christian slides into second, now he's got to get up and hustle back, and he'll make it. More than a pop-up, a fly ball. 2 outs.
Take a look at Andy Perino, the shortstop for the Padres, putting on a deke as if he's going to receive a throw, because Christian did not know where the ball was, but he very quickly got up and realized he had to get back. There are times when dekes are great plays, and there are other times when they're not great plays. That was a time when it was a good play.
Andres Torres came in as a pinch runner in the 7th inning. Right there at the belt. No balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball to even the count. Christian, a lot of steals in the minor leagues. Maybe he goes, maybe Bochy wants to make sure Andres Torres gets to swing the bat.
Yeah, I would imagine that he's a green lighter. If he gets a good jump, he can go. He's earned the green light because of his reputation.
And they got him. So Torres will not hit. 9th inning coming up. 3-1 Giants. And maybe, just maybe, I'll talk about the game with Murph and Mac tomorrow morning on KMBR 680. I'm going to dictate what we talk about tomorrow.
Are you?
Tired of those guys just figuring out what they want to talk about. Not tomorrow.
Tomorrow it's all you, baby.
I'm taking over tomorrow. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. Take that, Murph.
Garcia coming in for the 43rd time, attempting to get his 3rd save on the year. Orlando Cabrera goes to third base.
Guzman taking all the way. He showed bunt. He's not going to bunt. No balls and 1 strike. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. So, extra inning game last night. Radio show this morning, correct?
That is correct.
After you packed, I'm thinking you got to bet around 4-2.
Yep. You're right on.
1 ball and 1 strike. This is popped out of play. And when you do the morning show, it's best not to let them wake you up.
Yeah.
Because you don't usually remember what you say, if that's the case.
That is correct.
So today, did you give yourself 10 minutes?
5.
5 sometimes isn't enough.
7:30. Wake up.
Line drive right at Torres.
7:30. Wake up. 7:35. Talking to the masses.
So I mean, sometimes it's not enough, depending on what type of mood Murph is in.
Yeah. Well, I knew it was going to be a pretty good show because there was positive things to talk about.
I mean, if he's in one of those rag moods, forget it. You need a lot of time before.
You need to wake up at 4 and do jumping jacks for 2 hours.
Exactly.
And to answer your question, I have no idea what I said this morning.
Here's James Darnell. Brandon Crawford's going to get this little pop-up. 2 out.
Ball is not carrying the left field.
And it's going to be left up to Anthony Rizzo. Well, I should be very well rested tomorrow. It's not going to matter. I'm going to dictate the show.
Well, you get a Norm Sherry day off.
That's right. I get an extra hour. Thanks.
That meant a lot to Norm.
Rizzo takes high and wide, 1 ball and no strikes.
You get a night off because you play a day game. Then you get a day off because you play a night game tomorrow. So hence a Norm Sherry day off. Even though you play consecutive days.
Off the backstop to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
That was always the story that Norm Sherry came at you with when he asked you to go on 3 days rest. Well, it's a day game Sunday. You're going to pitch Thursday. It's a night game. That's like another half day. He was convinced of it.
And if he could convince himself, he was going to try to drop that on everybody else. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that straightens Rizzo up.
None of us bought it, though. I just want you to know that. Just want to go on record.
Martinez is on deck. Dog is waiting. Foul back. Two pitch. Got him, and that's the ball game. And the Giants sweep the Padres. And during the season series, they go 12-6 against San Diego. And the Giants now will head to Denver after the ball game. But Lincecum, hey, you get him 3 runs. That's a good thing.
Well, we asked for 3 last night in the wrap, and the Giants came through, and they did indeed give him 3 with the bat of Carlos Beltran tonight. A 2-home-run day, and he hit the 299th and 300th home run of his career. Great win for the Giants. They now have momentum going into this nasty road trip.
All right. Final score here at AT&T Park. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres 1. Stay tuned. Esurance Giants postgame live with interviews and the wrap. That's all going to start right now.